What is up, sickos? It is August 2nd, and DJ wants a super fight. It just might not be the one that we all want. The champion Dana White takes the belt to the President of the United States Trump's desk. Where the hell was Colby Covington? And so much more. What up, everyone? I'm Dan from Oregon. This is the truth in MMA. Let's look into this shit.
It shouldn't be such a big deal. History, science, education, energy, everything has always been controlled by the government since day one. CIA!
Look at the time.
You figure it out. You try to figure it out.
It
No,
seems like
because when
people
they
would.
look into it, it's common sense. When you look into it,
Holy smokes, we got some crazy shit going on today. Thank you everyone for showing up for the live chat. Pulse, Frank, Drunk, BLT, and everyone else in there. Let's start off with yesterday was UFC 227 media scrums. And I believe only 2 people did an open workout. 1 person from the main event and 1 person from the co-main event. I don't know what's up with that. Pretty sure that's the first time that shit has ever happened. We also got some scrums from TJ, DJ, Cody, all that nonsense. Let's jump into DJ's scrum, though, because this is the one that I really want to focus on. And Powerful Jose Young's here. I believe he's from Sports Illustrated or something like that. SI. DJ says he doesn't care about super fight against TJ, has his eye on Sergio Pettis and Shorty Torres, brings up Horiguchi as someone else he would be interested in rematching. Let's see if we can get this to play here.
In my division, you know, we got new guys coming up. You know, Sergio Pettis looked good his last fight. You got Shorty Torres, he's in here now. Kyojo Horiguchi's in Rising, tearing things up. There's lots of guys out there, but for me, I'm just focused on going one fight at a time.
Do you want Horiguchi back?
Do you want Horiguchi back in the UFC?
I mean, that was
If I would, no, because he's making
he's making good money out there, is what
he's
I
making
hear.
good money from what I hear in Rising. So, but like if I
He's a star out there in Japan.
was to like go out and collect all the belts, now that's something that's like.
He wants to collect all the belts.
Okay, I've proven that I'm the best. If I was to go to one.
So this is on topic of that GOAT conversation. How do you become GOAT? Sure, you can be out there and be Demetrius and take a picture with your 12 belts, but they all look the same. They're fucking identical. They're all identical. And so to DJ, in his mind, if I get a 35-pound belt, that's just like the other 12 that I got. What about going and collecting all the belts? And you know what he's doing here? DJ is simultaneously giving props to all these other promotions and kind of shitting on the UFC for how they treat their 125 division. So to DJ, though...
Championship, win the flyweight division there, go to Rising, win the flyweight division there, and then go like to Bellator and fight at 35, 25, win the belt there. Now I'm like, okay, now this speaks
volume.
This speaks volume.
I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that's happening, is what MMA Junkie John says. What the fuck kind of response is that? Some negativity-ass bullshit. He has no idea how many fights are left on DJ's contract. So, these motherfuckers are out here. They don't want to focus on the fight right in front of them, which is probably what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk about Cejudo and stay on topic with that, which he tells the media real quick. MMA Junkie John says, I don't think that's happening. John, have you thought about this at all? Because DJ, his training coach is Matt Hume. Matt Hume runs one championship. I see him bringing him in, giving a shot at the belt, and saying, you know what, DJ, after you get this one too, we'll let you go over to Risen. And then maybe they'll try to work a partnership deal. Who knows? And then come back to Bellator. See, this man's talking about doing all sorts of crazy shit. I love this nonsense. A lot of people aren't going to like it. They're going to be like, oh, he's running from TJ. This is all just to avoid TJ. TJ oozing subtitles. What up, Brother Steve? Jumping in the chat. J4, hello, hello. And so, I love it. How many fights does DJ have left on his contract? Because maybe he's not feeling loved over there. Maybe in his legacy, when he looks at his mantle, that's what he wants to see, man. Look at guys like the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez, and all the belts that he has. Gegard Mousasi, all the belts that he's got, and all the guys, Dan Henderson, rocking multiple belts. These guys got the different shit going on. It's not just all the same UFC nonsense, and I'm kind of into that. That was back in the days when other promotions were as good as the UFC, but UFC treats their flyweight division like shit. I see DJ leaving and them just fucking folding that bitch up, boop, boop, pack it away, ship her off. Here you go. Giving it to anybody out there. And so, honestly, I love this talk of DJ. I'm going to go collect all the belts. Horiguchi's on a 10-fight win streak. I would love to see him at 35 before he leaves, but sounds like that's not going to happen. Maybe he wants to go on an all the belt collection mission and come back. At that point, the UFC would be like, what the hell, man? But why would they even care? In their mind, he's not a star. He's not a needle mover. He's not nothing. But he could be best in the world. It would be good to send your guy out there to go represent. TJ could get 500,000 in sponsors on his shorts, says Frank Pavon. Man, you can make big money. One championship, mainstream advertisers out there. Risen, I bet you they could get that as well because they're bringing in something like when Ringa fights, 9.6% of the people watching TV are watching it out there. And so, go out and check out this scrum with DJ. I found it interesting, to say the least. What else we got? Demetrius stops by. Oh, stops Daniel Cormier in the first round. Oh, you guys got to see this from UFC Tonight. Uh-oh. This shit ain't gonna load, is it? Let's rewind it.
He's just outside the Staples Center, the site of UFC 227.
All right. God damn it.
In Los Angeles. DJ, how does
DC's gonna ask him, how's it feel to drop to number 2 in the PvP?
being number 2 on the power
Trying to gloat
rankings? I mean,
because
there's
he
gotta
just
be
took out
surprise in
Stipe.
that, right?
It's gotta be surprising, right? Like a wizard.
Absolutely. 100% pride, you know.
God damn it. I hate this buffering crap. Yeah, all right, let's try and wait this. Wait, look at this smirk. He says, are you ready, DC? I'm about to KO you, brother.
I've been there before. I was at the first pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and they
You were the... Oh, I've been there before. I was number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Okay, okay. I like where you're going with this.
John Jones gets reinstated and hasn't fought. It drops me down to number 2.
Then John Jones comes in, and it drops me to number 2. Oh, my gosh.
So it's not. I've been here before.
So this is
I've been here before. Oh, fuck. Pretty much saying, DC, yo, as soon as John Jones gets reinstated, you're going to drop down, bro. Remember that guy who just head kicked you? Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. You guys, if you don't love DJ, you're just not paying enough attention. That's what I would say. Stewie, what up? All right, moving on. Awesome shit there from DJ, though. I'm glad we checked that out. We got the poster. TJ's dropping. Not bad, UFC. Not bad. I've seen a lot worse. What up, Mike H? Oh, let's go full just so you guys can see this a little bit. And I don't even know if this is the original UFC one, though. So we'll see about that. On to other news. Dana White out there. Let's just do a stroll back through time for everybody. I think that would help everyone in this circumstance. So, post UFC 225, CM Punk went in there and legged an egg. Freaking Dana was quoted saying, yo, you bring in as many views as him, talking about Overeem, and then we could talk. Colby Covington is out saying, he goes full MAGA. I'm going to bring the belt to Trump's desk. And the media asked Dana about this. Cue this up.
You've been very outspoken in your support of President Trump and probably taken some flack publicly for that. What do you think of Colby, speaking out so loudly about support of President Trump and obviously kind of taking shots at the Golden State Warriors and some of the other teams for not visiting President Trump? Like, do you laugh at that?
Listen to how liberal this question is. You took it a lot of flack. We're all, owned by Vox, and we're told we have to be SJW, freaking liberals. What do you think of Colby and he's freaking, I'm outraged, brother.
Do you think it's good that he's speaking out about that?
What did you say in the beginning of that I've supported Trump and I probably got some slack?
You probably got some flack.
I've never got slack about supporting Trump, ever. Nobody's ever given me any slack, ever. the guy, I don't care what your politics are, you can like...
The media cares.
If he likes Trump, then he likes Trump. If somebody doesn't like Trump, then they don't like Trump. I have a lot of friends that don't like Trump, but I don't ever talk to them about that. Snoop hates Trump badly. Snoop and I never talk about that ever.
I know you don't.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that wasn't even the clip. Damn it. I gotta do more due diligence next time. Right after that, they says, so what about taking the belt to Trump? Colby wants to bring the belt there. He's like, oh yeah, I can make that happen. If Colby wants to do that, we can make that happen. And then Dan Scavino out here on Twitter, Dan Scavino Jr., drops this photo. Here's the best buds hanging out in the Noble office. Oh, there's the UFC belt. Oh, shit. Obviously, you brought a champion with you then, right? Right, Dana? You're not out posing on the Fighters Only magazine acting like you're the fighter, right? You're not out here bringing a belt to Trump's desk, the gold belt, acting like you're the champion. You're not trying to make this all about you, Dana White. Looking for a fight, Dana White Contender Series. There's no way that you would do that, Dana, right? Make the UFC great again, says Drunk Savage. People always get all their feelings all about politics. Yeah, dude, sports needs to get back to sports purely. Poor Colby. Goddamn. My poor heart can't take anymore, says Mark H. There's nothing worse than drunk, dumb people discussing politics. Cringe. Right? I don't want to hear from my MMA media them getting all political. I don't care about your politics, bro. I could give two shits. And the fact that you're getting so SJW is just, it's outrageous. I don't want to hear your outrage and your questions, guys. Come on now. They are boys. Trump gave UFC their first live event a try. Steve Johnson, that is 100% correct. If anyone's not seen it, the UFC on their 20-year anniversary did a big old show, and it was just the whole history of where they've came from. Oh, it was excellent. I forget the name of it right now. Maybe I'll drop a link to it on Twitter if I remember. But excellent just history, deep dive into where it all came from. And the Trump's Taj Mahal or whatever the hell is where we got back in it in Atlantic City. Steve is totally correct there. And so give credit where credit is due, man. This man, everyone in the media wants to hate this guy, the president of the United States, even though they should really be thanking him for where the UFC is today. Trump can't wait to show off his new belt to Putin. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yo, if Trump and Dana and Putin can bring the UFC and M1 together, which is what couldn't happen when Fedor Emelianenko was out there being the GOAT, then who the fuck cares? Anyways, that happened. Also, you gotta follow Ali Kenta on Twitter. Top 10 follow in MMA by far, especially his parody account too. I don't think it's not even run by him. It's just his realty account. Should have been. Oh, this is rubbish. Where's Colby? Dana's stealing his thunder. Hashtag bullshit. Elvis Sinisek. This should have been Colby at the White House promoting himself in his fight with Woodley. Dana, you really are the worst. Oh. Man, you gotta love Al. Gotta love Al. Just putting it as blunt as you really can. PFL 6 and 7 are in Atlantic City. Don't forget, after this second Long Island show, East Coast getting a lot of love from PFL. Man, multiple promotions is pretty awesome. He keeps doing them solids, and they keep talking them solids. Shitty is good. They should have gave Trump some UFC pajamas, says Mike H. Ariel Hawani wants to jump in here. Says Ariel. Okay, go on, Ariel. Seems like you threaded here. Ariel went on a tirade. That's what threads are, right? On Twitter. Tweet has nothing to do with politics. I couldn't care less. What's astounding to me is Colby Covington, for better or worse, created this whole persona around this very photo op. How is he not there? Imagine what being there does for him in his career. Instead, he's stripped. Powerful shit there, Ariel. Very good observation, my friend. Trump would be a heavyweight, says Mike H. Obviously. He's on that McDonald's diet, a la our man, the Black Beast. Except for, I believe his favorite is Carl's Jr. And so that shit happened, man. This just... God damn it, Dana. God damn it. Your UFC commentary team. Let's go back to GSP versus Bisping. We're getting the DC, Rogan, Anik on the desk, Sugar Rashad Evans, and Jimmy Smith alongside Karen Brandt and Megan O'Leary doing the outside ring octagon interviews, I believe. Outside the octagon. I agree with Ariel. This would have made Colby a bigger star. Huge. I don't think you could really... No one really knew. Nobody knew, and all of the media jumped on board with it. Even though they are Trump haters, they knew that this would be huge. This would have... Huge, guys. It would have been huge. Imagine the meme written all over it. That image has meme. Oh, I got you. All watching different ring girls. There's 3 different ring car girls dancing, BLT. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Oh, powerful. One Championship CEO dropping this message. on Facebook, Instagram, some shit like that. Shatri, the CEO of One Championship, says, quote, "Most people don't know that I am half Japanese. My mother is from Japan, although she lived most of her adult life in Thailand. Funnily, though, she always spoke to me in Japanese, even when I was a child. I am fiercely proud of my Japanese heritage. In fact, my grandfather comes from a lineage of samurai. Japan's elite military warrior class. As a child, I remember seeing samurai warrior armor, weapons, and swords at my grandparents' house when I used to visit Japan. Given my samurai blood, it is a natural dream for me to bring martial arts or kateguri in Japan back to the greatest heights again. Japan is a land of warriors with a rich history of martial arts in judo, karate, kendo, sumo, aikido, mixed martial arts, and so much more. I will do my best to show Japan's greatness to the world through Bushido, the way of the warrior, and its deep-rooted values of integrity, humility, honor, respect, courage, discipline, compassion." And hold up. Signs off. To this end, One Championship has partnered with Desitu Inc., Japan's largest multi-million-dollar media and marketing agency, Ababima TV, Japan's largest digital player. Together, we will make history with our first event in Tokyo, March 30th, 2019. Stay tuned for massive news. Let's go. #gratitude. Wow. Powerful stuff by One Championship. They are headed to Japan coming up in the future. They missed out on Colby Trump, BLT. Steve Johnson, because they are on a downturn, and they'll be lucky if UFC 227 does 200, 250. They need cash flow so bad. 150 to 250, I would say. Something like that. I've just opened that up a little bit. Kobe's wrestling credentials are far better than Usman's. True stuff, Dan Flynn. With this guy in the office, I'm all for taking their guys there. WWF did it with their top guys. Damn. Fuck yeah. Don't blame me. I can barely use the internet, says Stewie. 150, what a joke. Dude, it's all rematches, man. I don't know. It ain't getting the push. It's in the summer. There's no goddamn Fox push going on with football or anything like that. We'll see what happens. The last one should have been a banger. The International Fight Week should have been madness. Thanks for stopping by, Mike H. 227 is a trash pay-per-view. They can't wait to see Cody versus TJ. Right? The top two fights are awesome. Top two fights are great. The other ones, it needs a lot of help. It needed a lot of help. Cub Swanson, Otto Maricano, that's going to be great. In other news, though, I think this is completely unrelated to MMA, but CC Cleaner has been one of my go-tos to keep my PC running nice and fresh. I believe most people know about these guys, and as this article states, owned by Avast. Introduces active monitoring feature using data collection with no way to opt out. Probably want to get rid of this off of your computer as soon as possible, is basically what you're going to read. Avast promises to fix users' privacy concerns with upcoming CC Cleaner update. Yeah, there goes the days of having you on my PC, CC Cleaner. Goodbye. Do the Windows log off sound right there. The Savage Eddie Alvarez with a long statement about UFC Calgary on his Instagram. Thank you, Secret Moves MMA. Maybe it's because all the real fans watch the pay-per-views illegally, says Dan Flynn. Dan Flynn, everyone in the chat, give me your best guess on the amount of people streaming in a percentage. Is it 60% stream and only 40% buy? Is it 80% stream? 20? 30, 50? What is your best guess? How many people out there are streaming these fights? So let's jump into this Eddie Alvarez here. Eddie Alvarez with the powerful post on Instagram. There's no gray areas in fighting. One man will lose, the other will win. This is why I love this game. Controversial calls, judging, and fans' support can always add to the drama, but in the end, one will stand, one will fall. Hats off to Dustin and his team. He stayed calm under pressure and fought beautifully. This makes us 1-1. In no way will I judge Goddard harshly. We have the same job. He has to make decisions in split seconds just like I do, and he makes them with my help and my opponent's health in mind. Well, what's done is done. As for Mark Henry, calling for an elbow in the heat of the moment, an angled elbow is an incredible shot from the position I was in. It's actually the only shot you can throw. We simply had a miscommunication. It happens in war more often than not. This was a case of friendly fire, and we ended up losing on the losing end of the battle. But let's remember, Ricardo and Mark are always responsible for my UFC world title, and wins over responsible for UFC world title. Oh, wait. Doubled up right there. Sorry. Some of the greatest fighters in the UFC. He's the hardest worker on our team, obsessed, detailed. It pushes us all to understand the opportunity we have in front of us on the world stage. He's my coach, friend, and been a mentor of mine for longer than most of you know. Losing is never satisfying. I don't lose often, but when I do, I grow the most as a person/fighter. Adjustments will be made, if anything. This loss will add to the joy of my next victory. Wow, man, what a great way of looking at it right there. We're solid PR statement, one of the two. I want to thank my team, coaches, my family, and everyone who supports me on the journey. My family especially. The sacrifice falls on the back of my wife and children. We experience great joy in our victories and incredible pain in our losses, but our only other options to avoid the experience and feel nothing at all. We are grateful to be able to fight every time walk is made at the octagon, and anxiously awaiting the opportunity to make that walk again. Thank you, UFC. I was brought here, and that's all we got so far. Does he go on? Okay, 1 second. I was brought here not to win, but to entertain. Are you not entertained? THNQ. I'm not sure what that stands for. Powerful shit, Eddie. And look at that photo there, man. This is the hell of a pick. Yes, Steve Sparks, I totally agree. Man, this is the old school fighters mentality that we all come to love. The underground king. Eddie should have known better. Very possibly. He's fought under many rule sets, though. I myself am much fonder of the international rules of mixed martial arts, not the quote-unquote unified rules. Eddie, I'm with Mark Henry now. He teaches me all different kind of illegal moves. Alvarez. Oh my gosh. Did he teach him the wet willy? And what is there a nickname for the wet willy? Can we hear it in the corner when people are calling for it? At the end of the day, Eddie is a real fighter and a true non-snowflake. Dan Flynn, totally agree. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Give me like Eddie versus honestly, freaking Nate Diaz. I would love to see that shit. Steve, it's in the settings. because it is all the chat, because of how it's set up, I use someone else's little algorithm fucking code, and it goes to top chat. So keep it little PG in the chat, and it'll all come through. Sorry about that. Powerful stuff, Eddie, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that post. Thank you for the career. Thank you for the fights. Thank you for becoming a free agent once again and trying to go out and change the goddamn game. This guy is going to get a raise, win or loss. The raise could have been much more. He went out and gambled. We'll see what happens, but I believe no matter what happens, you're going to see Eddie Alvarez getting a raise. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Next, Wei Zhong. And this is from the powerful Mr. underscore Honky. Finished Samantha Jean with ground and pound, round number 1. Kunlun Fight 35, 2015. Hashtag UFC 227. Wei Zhong is a prospect in the women's strawweight division, I believe. Yep. She's fighting Danielle Taylor, that 5'0" chick. That's a cop down in LA. She's something like 16-1 in her career. We don't really know the strength of her competition, but she's shown tremendous skill out there. A Chinese native. This is going to be excellent. And I believe no matter what happens here, we could definitely see her on the upcoming China card unless we get an injury or something like that. But just get excited for some of these prospects coming up. You don't exactly have to pay for the pay-per-view to get some good fights out of this weekend. Joe from H-Town, 1-1. That 1-1 statement was a little odd. I would almost call it just two super freaking weird endings that we should have had under the international rules, and there wouldn't have been none of this weird nonsense that we're dealing with. I miss Colby's MMA breakdowns, but his NBA stuff is so awesome. Don't you want to see freaking Skip Bayless and that other guy from Fox out there making fools out of themselves? Those videos are great, man. Kobe's got that unique voice. Very true. Joe from Pasadena. Joe from H-Town. What are we talking about? Completely bullshit. I love Eddie, but that was dumb to say. Oh, we're 1-1 now. I was going to glance over that. Man, way to go, Joe. Way to go. And when is this fight? Let's check it out real quick while we get hella lag, while we try and get there. And other news, when you guys got some downtime, Colby's gone international. Hell yes, that's awesome. Mina Grusander versus Jean Yung Frey. We got an article here by Trey Grace. Mina Grusander has no respect left for lucky winner Jean Yung Frey. It wasn't a lucky winner. That was a freaking robbery. That was a robbery. That was like 4-1 in favor of Grusander. Jesus. That's her after the fight. And then getting freaking completely melted by the judges. Judges TKO'd her. Bullshit. Go ahead and give this a read. I'll try and put this into the chat, I remember, or into the description down below. Copy, copy, copy. Okay. On to the UFC.com. Let's check out 227 coming up. Yep, she's not even pictured here. It's going to be on the exclusive Fight Pass prelims, so make sure you're tuning in for the Fight Pass and chill that day. Can't miss Danielle Roberts versus Wei Zhong. This chick could be the future of strawweight, especially out in China. Brandon Vera is back, or Marlon Vera is back. Oh, they're going China heavy and the prelims. Man, that's crazy time to be hosting those, though. I would think. I don't know. Maybe it's crazier in the morning for them. And then Jose Shorty Torres versus Alex Perez is our Fight Pass prelim exclusive main event. That's going to be great. I love that shit. Just a couple more things. Let's get the hell out of here. I like good chick fights, says Steve Johnson. I totally agree. Jung Frey got that cross-market appeal, though. Yes, but that doesn't mean that you should be robbing people of decisions that they rightly earned. Didn't Thiago Santos get knocked out by David Branch? He sure did, and now he's stepping up to fight someone. Okay, that was MMA Today article. Shout-outs to them, by the way. Two more things. Let's get the hell out. Everyone, how many people are streaming, though? What percentage of the population streams? Give me your best guess in the chat, and then I will let you know what I think. First Invicta women's cards. One of the best cards ever. Oh, powerful Frank. Drop some knowledge there, man. That might be on one of our Fight Pass replays. Me showing up like nothing happened after isolating myself from friends and family. And who I think most of us might be able to relate with something like this, especially being MMA fans. Me creeping out of last weekend after doing one championship, Risen and Calgary and everything like that. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Oh, just watching 5 days of MMA. That's all. How you guys been? No! Don't do that! Everyone illegally streams. Nate from Stockton. Bro, I hate family functions, says Dan Flynn. Watch it. The card was legit. Badass card. Yeah, we might have to do that all together sometime. Invicta 1 rewatch. If it sells 100, probably like 500k streams. So, you think it's more than 80% or so, says Steve Sparks. Damn. At least 60 is what I'm thinking. But 80, that could be very accurate. And that's not saying, buys to viewers, which they've always been crazy about. But I think lately they've lost that. There's nothing to get excited about. People aren't doing get-together parties as much. That's my take. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Later, Justice. Thanks for stopping by. Back to the grind. That's what's up. Steve, you might be right. If 100k sells, more than 100k streams, that's over 100%. No, let's say if 200,000 buys, but there's 800,000 streaming, that's a 20-80 split. Okay, Steve. So if 4 million people watched Floyd versus Mayweather, then how many actually were watching it? That's a pretty good question, I would say. That shit's crazy. How do you... Man, Connor and Nate gets 1.6 million. How many were really watching that, man? That shit got fucking play on all the networks, all that stuff. You got Shannon Sharp out there. We got the Judo Nate discussion and all that shit. Steve Sparks, 10 million total. So at that point in time, they got a better percentage, which is crazy. Because even my UFC.tv stream went down. I had to buy it via Comcast. We had to buy it twice. New Lion lost a lot of money that day. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here, though. This duck doesn't care at all. They're going to feed these eels. Someone's out here feeding eels bread. This is crazy gross. I'm glad I don't live in a river that has shit like this going on. At least we haven't been infested yet. These things are like aliens, bro. This fucking shit here, though, I'll let it glitch its way through it while you get the still by still. Watch this duck, though. Chapo, we're banned from the full-time family. Man, be a little more respectful. You might not get banned. Just a little 2 cents, bro. Skip Bayless saying, Nate, you sumo wrestling? Yeah, and then fucking Shannon Sharp is like, nah, man, he gave them hands first. Shannon Sharp was your voice of reason in that regard, which is hilarious. Probably like 5 million watching Nate versus Connor, if 1.6 million bought it. Damn. Yeah, man. And what did the UFC do? Shelved them. Get over here on the shelves, guys. Guys, you guys are popular. Let's shelf you for 2 years. Last pay-per-view I paid for was Shogun vs. Machida 2. I definitely bought UFC 214 when we bought it with all the friends. John Jones vs. DC 2. I believe it's called Sumo. Damn. Fuck. That was too good. Let's go find this. Oh, no one's got a short clip? Aww. And wait, damn it. Someone find the clip, send it to me on Twitter. We'll watch it tomorrow. That'll be some good shit. Come on, video. Let's skip ahead a little bit. See if we can just get straight to it. Okay, there's the bread. There's the fucking eels. The duck. Oh, all lag. All lag. God damn it. Some good shit, though. That duck's got balls. I guess he can't get swallowed because these aren't snakes that we're talking about. They're eels. Banned myself a long time ago, says Steve Sparks. All mainstream is Tony. Skip to the product of his environment. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so like most of the time, I'll probably give you an empty promise, and we won't have that Skip Bayless quote tomorrow. But maybe I just will, or maybe I'll retweet it for everyone. That's all I got for you today. If you got any topics you want me to hit on, I want you to DM them to me, tweet them to me, put them in the comment section down below. We'll hit up on those. And let me know, what's the super fight that you want to see? Do you want to see DJ go collect all them belts? Or do you want to see DJ fight TJ Cody winner, jumped up to 135s, stay in the UFC, where they kind of treat him like shit? What would you guys rather have? Fuck the Eels. Back to you, sickos. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.